don't know why I'm dancing. This is an audio podcast.
I was into video games, and in the darkness, I'm heartless like an anointing.
It's all true. Tell your friends, yo.
I was into video games,
I'm not a narc. I just played one on Nintendo.
and in the darkness, I'm
Greetings, and welcome to the 7th Broke Geek Podcast. I'm your host, Deezy Senpai, and I'm here with 3 sexy singles ready to mingle. They're going to introduce themselves now.
This is Gabe, your host slash guest.
The host guest?
Host guest.
The hostess? You're the hostess? You're a Twinkie?
Oh, shit.
Bro, I'm made of Twinkies.
I mean, doesn't
You are
really
what you
surprise
eat.
me.
God damn it. Next to Gabe.
We're joined by the crispy, buttery, Forsaken Toast.
Oh, God.
Okay. Let's go, Ginger Snap.
Spread that butter.
Just throw it in.
I can't even think of a sexy term for myself. I'm Cappin
Ginger
Crrunch.
Snap.
We're
Jan the Cappin Crrunch. That's
Gingerbread
my title.
man.
Gingerbread man.
Generic Ed Sheeran. Doesn't
Just
that count as
any
sexy?
ginger joke I will generally respond to.
Gingerly respond to?
Like if you just yell like ginger fuck, just be like, what's up?
Shaun White's shame child.
Shame child?
Well, yeah, you're a disappointment.
Are you in the X Games? I
Well-
don't think so.
No, I'm just picturing like a shame child would be like he fucking like jerked off and then like brought it to a bunch of scientists and was like, I need a baby from
Honestly,
this.
the real shame child
Honestly,
is
I would-
you're the sock. You were born from a sock that he masturbated into. That's what a shame child is.
That or a Dixie
They were like,
cup.
I don't know.
I need you to
think he
personificate my
was more
self-loathing.
So, the love child of Carrot Top and Shaun White.
Oh God.
They just both jerked off into a sock and you showed up.
Yeah, exactly.
The DNA spliced.
Did they both use the sock at the same time, or did like one pass the sock?
No,
off
no,
to
they
the
passed
other
the
one?
sock. Who you could choose who.
I
goes
would imagine
first.
they
You're
used
not
this-
curly-headed enough, so I would
There's
say
actually-
Shaun
so-
White went first.
There's an underground
Either that or
ginger
Shaun
cult.
White just had a bigger
right?
dick in the sock.
That's true.
There's an
God.
underground ginger cult, and they have this legendary jerk-off sock that just gets passed down
From
from ginger to ginger. In every 100 ejaculations, a child is born
So-
from that sock.
So you mean to tell me you get it in the mail? Like, does it show up?
No, it's a cult. Like
And
you have
Jan
to
was
go
born.
through-
I was born on the 99th.
You're
So that's
Yeah.
why I haven't actually lived up to the expectations.
You're from Minnesota. You have family in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's a sock in Minnesota where all the redheads would go and conglomerate and conglomerate inside of the sock.
Oh God.
They're
Joel's not your real father.
the prophecy was that there was going to be a legendary ginger born from this, but
He was gonna have
after
a
the
power level of
99th
10,000.
ejaculation, like some random dude who's not a ginger found the sock.
Is that why?
He hit the button.
Is that Joel?
Hit the button.
Too early.
Is Joel that guy?
He could be. He could very well be.
Joel followed your mom to the ginger convent and decided to jerk off into the sock.
Except for my mom isn't a ginger.
Shut up! You're ruining it.
That's
God!
I know, but basically at some point during this whole process, somebody fucked up the process, hit the button early, pulled the lever, like the wrong lever, some shit.
what
and
hap-
it was me.
What happened is you got Superman, right? Like
Oh God.
your parents like walked across. They found a sock that just spat out a baby. That was already full head of red
Along
hair.
the
Like
side of a Kansas road, they found a sock.
Minnesota.
They pulled the sock up and it just a baby. What? How was a baby underneath this fucking sock?
Slide out, just covered in jism.
God, we need to clean this thing.
Oh God, just
Who decided to cocky a baby?
Oh fucking God.
no one bothered to clean this baby up. He's covered in after jerk.
After jerk.
what the
Although
fuck?
I've
man?
never heard a more appropriate term for that.
Anyway.
Like, we all know exactly what the fuck after jerk is, and
Yeah.
every man knows exactly what the fuck that is. God.
Shame. After jerk is shame.
Shame.
You're a product of Afterjerk.
Aren't we all a product of after jerk?
I mean, we wouldn't have been products if somebody had jerked off.
Afterjerk means it has to hit something else other than a vagina at that point.
I would just say semen in general is considered after jerk.
Or like when you go down to, it's like when you like go to pee and like you have that like,
and
then it
force
pops
out,
the
it's like,
seal.
and then you like have two streams.
God damn it.
You got two streams going. You miss both sides of the toilet, and you're just like, well, I mean,
I was aiming straight.
And
You
then
have
you
to turn.
fucking
You have to turn it 90 degrees just to get it all in the
to
bowl.
unlock. You gotta turn it 90 degrees to open up the urethra a little bit.
Well, no, I'm not talking about to open up the urethra because it's like pissing to the sides, and you're like, oh shit! So you turn it 90 degrees so that the whole like side stream is going into the bowl rather than on either side of it.
At this point, you're just desperately trying not to slip in your own urine. You're like, this is not how I die. This is not how I die.
I just woke up. Jesus Christ! I haven't even had my coffee yet. Can I kill myself after that?
Wait,
Well, I don't want my body to be
I
found.
feel like this is something
What? I'm not talking
Final
about jerking
Destination
off.
should
I'm
have
talking about
used.
peeing and your piss goes in two streams.
Okay.
You don't have to jerk off for that to happen.
You slip, die, and break your neck on your toilet.
Yeah. Like,
That's just not how I want to be found.
yeah,
you know
I don't
what I
want to
mean?
be found with my dick in my hand and piss all over
Yeah,
the
just
floor.
piss
You
all
just-
over me.
You just don't want to be dead with your dick out.
Yeah, really. I don't want to die with my dick out.
ultimately,
I don't want to die with my dick out. It's
Unless
just it's
erotic
especially.
asphyxiation, then I chose to die with my dick out.
All
You
right,
better have
so
a
here's
Batman-
the conversation
Batman
topic.
catalog.
Speaking of a terrible way to die, which is peeing, so somebody finds you with your fucking pants down, your hand in your dick, what's a terrible position or situation to be found dead during?
Shitting yourself to death.
I mean, oh, yeah,
Like
Elvis.
if you shit and then you died on the toilet, you're shitting more because your body is releasing everything inside.
Maybe
how I'm
maybe
gonna
that's
go.
why
Probably
people
me too.
maybe that's why people think Elvis didn't die and he got abducted, is because people can't believe that somebody that famous and that cool, quote unquote, would be
Died on the
found
toilet.
in a shitter.
Yep.
Just
Exactly.
It was good.
And then the toilet would be like triple full and probably like spewing out off your corpse because there's a lot of shit in the human body. Like, people have gotten shit taken out of their body and they've lost 20 pounds.
those stories are fucking terrifying.
That is
like when you hear about that
like
shit.
that is ballistic, and if you die, all of that comes out, all of it. Into the earth or wherever you are.
It's weird.
So,
it's
like,
weird how we don't think about how much shit is actually, or like not specifically shit, but like stuff is actually inside of us. Like anything that's inside of us, we don't think about how much there actually is.
Yeah, it's a shitload.
I have like
Literally.
4 gallons of urine in me at any point in time.
Basically.
I can only hold like a teacup. That's why I have to pee every 5 fucking minutes.
Anyway, I don't... Off topic. Just give me the topic now, please.
Okay.
Well,
so
that
it
was the shitty way to die.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Topic.
Shitty
Yeah, that was the-
situations.
yeah.
Shitty way to die.
I like what you did there.
I would say a horrible way to be found dead is like when having kinky sex, and you're the bottom for like your girlfriend, and she has to call the cops and be like, "I fucked my boyfriend to death," and they're like, "Yeah." Then they get to the crime scene and they're like, "Oh no!"
And your butthole's torn open.
Yeah, you're just like slumped over, shit all down your legs.
All over the bed.
There was actually this story I seen on Facebook where this old woman picks up this woman who worked at a spa, and she's offering prostitution for her husband. Yeah, like
So she was trying to pimp her husband to this woman.
opposite way around. Sorry.
Okay.
So basically, she wants this woman to have sex with her husband. Turns out that is a man, a very attractive man, and
He wants to be fucked.
he wants to, and basically the wife didn't know, but he knew, and he died with her inside of him.
That's fucking incredible.
Oh.
And apparently everything cinched up, and he broke his or her dick.
Fuck.
Yep.
Then
Alright.
then now she's suing the person who offered her the job
Oh my.
for
my
penis
God.
surgery.
That is...
Look, that's
Incredible.
occupational hazard.
That,
all
no,
right?
100% I'm behind the person suing. Like,
At that point, yeah.
you were a product, essentially, and then you accidentally killed a guy with your dick, and then he broke your dick. I want my dick fixed.
Yeah. No, really.
Fuck
Like-
your funeral cost. Fix my
Yeah,
dick.
fix my dick. Like,
Oh god.
I'm sorry I fucked your husband to death, but I want my dick fixed.
What about my headstone?
I could never get stoned enough to fix this. Fix it.
There's a headstone. Then next to it is a little headstone.
No.
God.
No.
Rip Jeffrey. Jeffrey
So-
was the name of my dick.
The terrible situation I was thinking was if you get like lost in the woods or in the mountain or something and you're with somebody else and you have to strip naked and curl up for body warmth, but you don't have enough body warmth, and then you just die like that, and they just find like 2 or 3 naked guys spooning,
So
and
it's
they
like,
just like walk into the cave and they're like,
It's like the Seth Green movie Without a Paddle.
Yeah.
exactly, except for they die at the end.
Except for the guy, yeah.
Imagine if they had died and the person who fucking found them, they'd be like, what?
It's funny because like everyone knows about
Am I
that.
interrupting something?
The whole like cuddling for body warmth thing, but you know the people who find the body are just gonna be like, "What weird shit went down here?"
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're just gonna be
Well,
like,
That's
"What
the thing,
is
the
this?"
First thing that you think of is
they
definitely
can literally
not body
probably
warmth.
see the situation and be like, okay, they are probably doing this to get warm, but what if they weren't?
But what if they weren't? What could have they been doing?
What
Hold
if
up.
they were?
I have to say, one
This
of the
would make a
weirdest
better story if they didn't. All right.
One of the weirdest parts of like learning medical stuff was emergency medical, and so like being out in the field, they told us that if someone has hypothermia, take their clothes off, put them in a sleeping bag, take your clothes off, and get in the sleeping bag with them. And like, it's a bunch of dudes learning this, and it's just a bunch of dudes. Like, I remember this one kid in the back. He was like, "That's gay, though."
God damn it.
There's always one.
And it's always that one guy.
That's
and
gay,
then,
though.
like, if your best friend was dying, would you not cuddle them naked? Nah, man, that's gay. Well, then you're a shitty person.
Yeah.
really.
Well, your friend's dead.
Your friend's dead. Congratulations. Well, at least I ain't gay. Jesus, man. Like,
Even if like the thing is, even if your friend who's dying of hypothermia is like, man, this is really gay. Why is your boner touching me? Hey, man, this is the boner of life. This boner is
this boner
saving you.
is saving your life.
My dick
I
will
just
bring you
literally
back
Let me
to
put
life.
it in you a little
At
bit.
that time, you can literally be like, man, I've never been this close to a friend.
I've never had my dick in between someone's cheeks and not penetrated.
And ultimately, and the other thing is like to that guy who's like, nah, man, I'm not doing it. Is gay. What happens in the cave stays in the fucking cave.
What happens in the
in
sleeping
Vegas
bag
stays in
stays in the
fucking
sleeping
Vegas.
bag.
What you don't say, nobody fucking knows. So shut the fuck up and save your friend.
I mean, well, he's gonna fart and blame it on you.
But at that.
Honestly, at the
No.
end of the day, it doesn't matter. The dude is dying. He can shit
No.
his pants in this thing.
No.
He's shitting on
No.
you, though.
There's someone-
Okay, that is the consequence in which
If
I have
someone
decided
farts
to
in that
have.
sleeping bag, you fucking feel it. You know who it was. There's
Oh, yeah.
no
There's no
denying
hiding
it.
who it
Yeah,
was.
no.
God.
Shh, it was you.
And it blows my mind. It blows my mind how uncomfortable people are with like other dude, like with other dudes. Be like, nah, man, like I don't want to be like that close to a guy that's gay. It's like, why are you not comfortable being that close to a guy? Because I fucking remember, fucking way back in the fucking day when we had to fucking crash at other people's houses. Fucking like two
Yeah,
pillows in the
yeah.
middle, and then
Yeah.
one blanket over the top, one person on each side, so you have like the combined warmth, but you're not actually touching. Like it
Oh, see,
doesn't matter though.
It got to the point to where like I realized that was stupid, and like at the end you'd wake up and be snugging your fucking friend anyway,
Well-
because sleep is a weird thing, and if there's a body next to you, either your body will reject it and move away, or your body would be like, oh, warmth, this is mine now.
Well, no, but that was the point, was so that when one person wakes up, they're not entrapped by the other person. The other person has entrapped one of the pillows in the middle. So that way, if somebody has to wake up and take a leak, they're not like, oh, fuck.
No, I wake
Get-
up. I wake a
Gabe,
motherfucker up.
get off me!
Yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom!
Nope, I wake a motherfucker up.
See, growing up, I always had to like share beds with my cousins and stuff because we had like 3
Space.
beds.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't have enough pillows to do the pillow barrier thing because then you wouldn't have a pillow to sleep on. So
Head to toe.
basically, yeah, it'd be either head to toe or ass to ass. Those were the 2 rules. It's basically you face one way, I face the other, or upside down.
Upside, yeah.
Yeah.
You're opposite.
See, I
Your feet are
can't-
at my head, and my
I
feet
can't
are
I
at your
can't do up and down because I have stank feet,
head.
and
See, I
my
had to
feet are
deal.
powerful.
I had to deal.
It's not even that. No, it's not that. I'm not gonna put somebody through that
Yeah.
because I've had to sleep smelling my own feet, and I don't even like that shit.
Yeah, no,
I'm not putting that next to somebody's fucking.
My
face.
cousin had some rancid ass feet, but I had to deal because
Or my brother Joel.
yeah,
I couldn't
like,
handle it, man.
Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah, Struggles.
That's
another shitty way to die.
Weird, like, sex incidents. There's this TV show. I don't actually remember what TV show it was off the top of my head, but I remember this scene because it was just so fucking funny. Hospital show of some sort, and there's a chick, and her legs are strapped up, like spread out, and she has casts and shit on her legs, and like they walk in, and they're like, "What happened?" She was like, "Well, both of my legs got broken," and they were like, "How?" And then this giant white dude walks in, and she's like, "I don't want to talk about it," and the white dude's like, "Well, we were having sex, and
my God.
I had her legs on my shoulders, and I slipped."
Oh,
no.
And then that was the first time they had sex, by the way. And then after that, the guy was like, "Do you think we could still be together?" And she was like, "I don't think I could ever be with anyone as big as you." And I was just like,
Damn.
you know, this is a TV show that was on the air. They're not that was
Like a
what?
script,
And it was
like
a
a
super,
scripted
like,
TV show?
Oh yeah, scripted.
Okay.
Like it was a
That's-
tiny Asian girl and a
Oh my
giant
fucking God.
white dude, and they had that actual scene and that actual dialogue go off.
It wasn't like true. Like, it wasn't like real hospital or like real ER
Oh, no.
stories or
Oh,
something
no.
like that. Somebody actually had that
Someone
idea,
wrote it.
down, pitched it to a bunch of other people, and they were like, "Yeah, no, that sounds like
That's
an episode."
that's pretty funny. That sounds great.
That's
sounds
how you know
awesome.
that show's been on for like 5 seasons already.
I'm
They're
pretty
like,
sure
ah,
it might
shit.
have been like Grey's Anatomy,
some-
or one of those types of show which has been on for
The
eons.
soap opera-y
Yeah,
medical
soap opera,
shows.
medical show. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was one of those. I just don't remember what it was.
Although there was a time in like the mid 2000 or like the mid 2000s where like there was weird ass TV, like just
honestly, there's just always been
weird
TV.
because like one of the things I remember is Mansers. Do y'all
Yeah,
remember
I
Mansers?
remember Mansers.
Because
that
as
shit was fucking retarded.
As a 12-year-old kid, that shit was amazing because it was answering all of the weird fucking questions that I want to know as a 12-year-old kid. But it was made by adults.
Yeah.
So some adults were thinking about the same weird-ass 12-year-old shit that we were, and we're like, "Yo, man,
Honestly,
we
as a
need to
12-year-old,
get this information
My
out."
brain was never like, does an exotic car make a girl come, or does a muscle car make a girl come? That had never entered my brain until I saw the episode of Mansers where they had chicks sit on hoods of cars and rev engines to see which one could get them to come first.
Okay, because I never got that deep into Mansers because I didn't have TV, so I
I had
only
Spike
saw it
TV,
every
so
once
that
in a
was
while.
like the favorite channel I had. 'Cause,
Jeez,
like,
that's-
Pros versus Joes was on it.
Oh god,
And
Pros
also,
versus Joes.
Bully Beatdown and all those kinds
Yeah,
of
the
shows.
4
Dude.
episodes of Bully Beatdown.
Yeah. Fucking Mayhem was my shit, dude.
Dude, I'm so sad. Bully Beatdown was a disappointment to me.
I loved it. And honestly, my favorite episode was the one where the bully was like, "I'll kick your fucking ass," and he beat the UFC fighter. Like, a bully had beaten him.
Damn.
And
It
I was just
actually
like,
some big Russian guy.
I was just like,
Damn.
what the fuck? This is amazing! And
Straight
then
took
he
all
came,
of Mayhem's money.
Oh
he
my
fucking
God.
came back. They sent him back, and Mayhem fought him himself and beat the fuck out of him.
Dude.
It was amazing.
Wait, was that the guy who was like, "I see a sickness in people.
Yes.
It's called weakness."
Yes, that fucking guy.
Dude, that shit was so goddamn funny. And at the end of the episode, after he gets his ass kicked, he's like, "Yo, man, this made me realize something. I'm sick too. There's weakness
It's
in
inside
me."
me.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my fucking god, this guy can't turn it off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with his brain?"
Bully Beatdown made me feel like it was all scripted.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
because that's how ridiculous these people are.
Yeah.
Like, these bullies are like scripted bad guys. It doesn't make sense. How can you be this way?
I don't get it. Like, I genuinely don't. It's like, how can you be this much of a douche at all times?
Just never had their ass kicked, probably.
Nah.
But even after the dude got his ass kicked, he was still talking like a gigantic douchebag. He was just like, "I just see sickness in myself."
I am the
Maybe he
sickness.
just couldn't break character. Maybe it all really was scripted.
He was a method actor.
Yeah. They're stuck in the loop, man.
Fucking Heath Ledgered himself.
I wish. I hope he Heath Ledgers himself. That guy. Not Heath Ledger.
Da 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 da.
Kill yourself.
KMS. God damn it. Fucking.
But yeah.
Speaking
what
of
were
League
some-
of Legends,
What were some other fucking. Oh god.
there's a new hero out who's weeby as fuck and I love him.
Honestly,
Wait,
now
what?
I'm just stuck on this like concept of fucking TV shows from late 90s,
Like
early
weird.
2000s that were super weird.
They're
And
just super out there.
just super fucking
Because what
crazy.
was the one? Because there was Mansers, and then there was one that was it came on like right after
Thousand Ways to Die.
Oh my
Oh
god!
yeah,
that
1,000 Ways to
shit.
Die. Yeah.
That
And then
made
they
me
made a
feel
movie.
sad.
That movie came out that was A Million Ways to Die in the West, which was a spin-off of the 1,000 Ways to Die TV show, but they gave it a plot. Yeah, it was made by Spike.
Oh, I didn't know
Actually,
that.
I believe it was the guy who made Family Guy.
Yeah, Seth MacFarlane
directed
also made 1,000 Ways to Die, directed this movie, A Million Ways to Die in the West.
See, I didn't know that the two were actually related. I thought that they were just separate things on a similar concept.
I'm not. I think they are actually.
I would 100% almost guarantee that they're related because it had that kind of same progression that 1,000 Ways to Die had.
Okay.
Even though it was a movie.
Huh. That's interesting. I mean,
it would just be randomly oh man, yeah, we're lifting a piano, and a guy walks under it. Oh, the piano fell. There's one person that's died in the West. Oh man, a guy got shot. That's 2 people who've died in the West. And the dead guy. There's 3 people who've died.
the specific episode of 1,000 Ways to Die that I remember was the guy who fucked a beehive, and the only thing that I could think the entirety of that episode was fucking why.
You deserve everything that happens to you.
Exactly.
There's
If
a lot
you
of
are
them I remember.
if you are that fundamentally stupid,
What about the
Darwin
what about the
has
guy
spoken.
running and jumping at the glass inside of his
in his
yeah,
office.
in his office, dude.
Yeah.
He's like 5 stories
yeah.
up, dude.
He saw Wanted. He saw Wanted and wanted to jump through the window. Yeah,
Well, it happened.
yeah, he got his wish.
And the worst part is he asked his secretary to come in first.
Yeah, he made her watch. That was
Straight up
fucking
made her watch.
insane.
Yeah,
Can you
so
imagine what
basically
she was
he had
thinking
done
of?
that. He had done that
a
like
lot, and
a
the
bunch
window
of
fell
times.
through.
Yeah, and so he thought it was safe every time, but he didn't realize that glass is like
Nailed into the wall, and the more you do it, the closer it falls out of the
You
wall.
know, the whole time he fell, he was like, "This is the moment that I fucked up."
He was like, "I'm a fucking idiot.
And
I
this-
should have stopped after the 100th time."
oh god, I called Karen in.
Oh god, she saw this.
She just seen me kill myself. Accordion.
Oh man.
The sad part is that guy's intelligence level. I'm pretty sure that his only thought on the way down was, "Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to fuck Karen."
Yeah, probably. I remember
No, I'll
specifically-
never
Because
fuck
honestly,
Karen.
there's no other reason that you invite your secretary in to watch you try and jump out the fucking window.
Well, the thing is he had a history of playing that prank on people.
Oh, okay.
So like he would because it was one of those windows that don't break. They're not supposed to break. It's the suicide-proof glasses, like
Okay.
glass. What had happened was he had done it so much that he loosened the window, and then
the whole window came
whole
out?
window came out.
Oh,
it didn't
fuck.
break. The whole frame of the window came out.
Oh my fucking
So it
God.
was him falling behind a window, and he landed on a broken window on concrete.
I'm looking at you through the
Glass.
glass. I don't know how much distance has passed.
Oh god, that song.
It
No.
feels like
like
forever.
forever.
The concrete's coming up.
Anyway, I remember
concrete feels
There's a
like
real
pain.
parody in here somewhere.
There
Yeah.
was a lesbian couple, and one of them died because of edible underwear. She was eating the underwear off of her, and the string broke, and it shot into the back of her throat, and she choked to death.
That's just unfortunate.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I remember there was one chick
Fuck.
who died because she masturbated with a carrot.
Yeah, she died with
Like-
a carrot and it cut her. in
Yeah,
the
like
inside, and it
cut
got
on the inside
infection.
or something.
There was
Oh
a
no, I
lady-
saw that. It was an air bubble.
Yeah, it caused an air
Oh,
bubble
yeah.
that caused an aneurysm. And
Dude, that
killed her.
is. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking.
I remember so many of these fucking things.
From
There is-
some episode of something or some fucking cop show, the idea of dying because of an air bubble is in your blood became like that is an irrational fear of mine, and it has been since I was a little kid.
Yeah, same here.
Like
yeah.
Aneurysm. Another
there was
one.
the chick who was like fishing, and then she like caught the fish and she pulled it out, and the fish just went straight into her throat.
mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
She ended up choking to death on
Yeah.
a fish.
It was just like a 100,
Okay, but see, the
and the
thing
hook
is-
got caught, so she couldn't pull it out.
No, that's not.
What was
That's
the
not why
scale?
it was the scale.
Oh, the scales,
The fins,
that's right.
the fins on the top. See, they were.
Oh,
as
'cause it's
she
a
tries
bass.
to pull it out.
It's a 1 in a fucking million shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insanity.
One of my favorite ones, because I thought it was so dumb, was a death during the Civil War. The guy was a trader, and he was put up for firing squad, and he died, but he wasn't shot. Everyone missed. He died of a heart attack.
Oh my god.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think the one that really stood out to me was the guy that was inside of the aluminum boat and tried to electrify all the fish inside
Yeah.
of the whole
Oh,
lake. Yes.
That guy was just dumb.
That was, I was like,
Or,
you make me sad,
honestly,
sir.
the problem with that is the fact that he was smart enough to be like, okay, electricity, a shitload ton of electricity will kill things in water, and electricity travels through water.
But
so
not knowing
I can
aluminum.
electrocute the fish. Like, that's an alright idea.
Yeah, on paper it's great, except
But-
it
He was
shouldn't
in
be
an
there.
aluminum bowl.
His execution, he's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, the one that I always felt horrific for, because it was just literal, like, how? And holy shit, this is, like, statistically almost crazy impossible. A lady had a pet tarantula that she let roam around the house. She liked to sleep naked.
Oh no.
It crawled in her vagina.
Ah, fuck. I knew I didn't want you to finish that fucking
and
sentence.
It got caught, got scared, and then continually bit her until she died.
Oh, no. No. That's no bueno.
I have to say that is 100% the worst one I've seen.
There's one that always made me like. There's one that always made me cringe really bad, and it was this chick getting acupuncture, and she got like all the acupuncture needles and stuff, and then like the chick leaves that was doing the acupuncture, and then she gets a text on her phone, and she reaches over like this
Fucking idiot.
to grab the phone, like bringing her arm across, and falls off, and then lands on all of the needles and dies.
What about the chick who got the poison Botox?
Yeah!
Or who just like okay, so she got some black market Botox from somebody that she knew, and when she put it in her face, like when you do that, it can paralyze your entire body.
Yeah.
You can't move. And she was by a pool, and she tripped and got paralyzed and sunk all the way to the bottom.
Oh my
Because,
god.
like,
And
it
could do-
activated the
She
Botox.
couldn't do anything.
The
Jesus.
chick who had implants, and she got implants in Mexico, and then flying back, the tits exploded in the plane.
Oh, because of the pressure change?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Could you imagine being the guy right next to her, though?
I...
Boobies would
No,
probably
no,
never
no.
shake on
Like,
again.
it was, she had, like, triple D's done. So they were huge. But, like,
That
they
guy was
expand
sitting there.
first.
That guy was sitting there like, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh my god!
Well, could you imagine sitting there and you just look, like, out of the corner of your eye, you see them getting bigger? Like, because that's what happened, is they continued to grow.
I didn't know you could get inflated tits.
Yeah, like, they continued to inflate, and then they exploded.
Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a pump?
Excuse me, man, but what are those?
What are those? And
Oh,
just get,
God.
oh, dude.
At
So
some point,
gross.
I bet you at some point the bra just had to just snap
I-
as they grew.
if she even wore one.
And at that point, like, did she
The
have
dude-
one that would fit?
The dude sitting next to us is like, thank you. This was my wish. It's like they
Until-
just keep growing and then boom!
I now know the mistakes of my wishes.
Fuck, I need to go throw away all my Playboys.
Genies are evil.
Sees a psychiatrist once every month for the rest of his life.
Oh, dude, for real.
I can't be in a relationship because I'm scared of her tits exploding.
Can't go on planes because I'm afraid of all the women's tits exploding. I have nightmares where I walk onto a plane and there's women everywhere. We get up in the air and tits start exploding and the plane explodes and I'm falling through and there's a chick floating with giant tits and I fall on the bosom and explodes and I'm covered in her blood.
And they just keep ominously saying, "Senpai, senpai."
God.
I have this fear that if I go to like grope a woman, it just explodes and I'm left handless.
I'm
just sitting there like, ah!
like a T-Rex with stumps. What am I gonna do with these?
Use your face.
Oh my fucking god. Anyway, now that we've exhausted
free the
about
Tata rallies are
15
terrifying.
minutes talking about the most disgusting ways to die, how about video game villains or bosses that you literally cannot kill enough times?
Everyone in Borderlands.
Actually, yeah, no, that is absolutely fair. Because one of the nice things about Borderlands is everybody's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So violently murdering all of them it's okay.
And you can revive
It's
bombs.
one of the nice parts about Borderlands is it's just like Borderlands just goes balls to the walls where it's like everyone's a bad person. No, you don't understand. You're playing a bad person.
You're a bad person. They're a bad person.
Everyone's a bad person.
You just have to be the badder of the bad people.
Yeah,
And one of the
basically,
best
like,
parts-
you're a shitty person, and then you're going against people who are like, I'm gonna pound you into a meat bicycle! And it's
then
like,
ride
okay.
you.
All right.
And one of the
Ride
best,
your meat bicycle into
one of the
town.
best parts is that because of how, specifically with the original, how the areas wouldn't level or scale up until you actually New Game Plus, you could fucking lose to Nine Toes 25 times, and then 20 hours of gameplay later, come back to Nine Toes, and then just rub your sack all over his fucking forehead.
Yep.
Because you're so much more powerful. You're like, yes! Fuck you, Nine Toes!
Tell me you didn't do it to the Bone Shredder more than anybody.
Oh my god, I know. Fuck that. Because you can get in that area way under-leveled, and if you're like me, you just kept doing that fight until you beat him, even though he's like 7 levels higher than you.
You gotta get that gun, man.
Oh, the Bone Shredder. If you get the Bone
Yup.
Shredder early, though, geez, it changes
Rex.
everything. The Bone Shredder is the reason I started playing SMGs in Borderlands. Because that thing is so good if you get it early.
I don't know if this is considered a boss, but the 1,000 Heartless fight in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, I
That
feel
is-
it,
I guess
though.
I could consider that a boss, yeah.
That is 100%
I love that fight.
the one thing I look forward to in Kingdom Hearts 2 every
I love
single
Yeah,
time I play it.
grat pushing triangle using the
And,
laser.
yeah,
just
and
to-
laser beaming
keep
them, and
everybody-
then rising sun through hordes, and you just see all the hearts flying in the air.
Because honestly,
Oh,
there
dude.
are few
I get
games,
so wrecked every single time.
There are few games that make you feel as powerful as the Kingdom Hearts games do, and it's because of the progression of you specifically powering up and you gaining all of this power. But that
But a
moment,
1,000.
that moment, you feel so fucking powerful when you're just slaying like literally tens of Heartless at a time, just swinging through. And like, there are few games that will ever make you feel as powerful as you feel in that moment.
And I'm
Okay,
hyped for Kingdom Hearts
but
3
when you
because
when you
Kingdom
bring
Hearts
that
3 is
up
horde fighting
about the way how
basically
how a boss battle makes you feel, any god inside of God of War 3,
Oh, I know!
any of them.
No, dude.
God of War 3
Yeah, but you
boss
gotta
fights are-
admit, Zeus is something special.
Zeus was something very special.
My
because
favorite
literally
scene
it
in
was
all
your
God of
own
War.
blind rage.
Yep.
In God of War, the final scene is one of the most satisfactory thing of a trilogy that I
Actually,
have worked for from game 1
I-
is punching Zeus
To
to
death.
death.
I'm gonna actually disagree with you on that one. I am going to say that killing Hermes
No, I disagree.
was fucking amazing. Like,
I loved cutting his
that,
legs off.
That fight is such a fucking bitch. And then when you finally get him and you cut his legs off, it's like, oh, this is so evilly gratifying.
Yeah, it's more of a
Ah.
it's more of a satisfaction because of how annoying the boss fight
Oh,
was
see, I
as
didn't have a
opposed
problem
to
with
the
it
character.
because counter was how I fought everything.
Well, I
Like,
also suck at video games, so
That's true. Like, counter was his thing that you used to beat him. So, like, he'd come at you, counter! Oh, you're dead!
My thing was actually the very first one,
The Poseidon boss is
because
hard as
honestly,
fuck.
when it told me to click those thumbsticks in, and then he just goes
Dude.
for those eyes, I was like, oh my
like,
god, what have I
oh!
done?
I was like, yes!
What have I done?
so brutal.
I'm sorry!
I did
I
this.
didn't mean this!
Dude, that was actually fascinating. That first person change to where it changes to you're from Poseidon's perspective getting the shit kicked out of you.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the end of the game is you in first person perspective kicking the shit out of Zeus.
Yeah.
God of War 2, killing the third sister. Finally.
Ooh.
Finally getting to, like, throw all of the axes into her body.
Specifically because you have to do the fucking tower climb before it.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's just so satisfying to finally get it done. And you had to do the tower run down and get cut off, like, every 5 steps. And do, like, insane...
I'm gonna say in
And
God
then
of War
that
2,
final
God of War
elevator.
2, the coolest boss in my opinion was actually Odysseus.
Oh, I wasn't saying coolest. I was saying
Most satisfying to kill.
Like, coolest in God of War 2, I loved fighting Odysseus. And I loved fighting, what's his fucking name? Icarus.
yeah.
Icarus
That was fun.
Icarus was
Give me your
so
wings,
fucking
boy.
fun. Because just standing on top of him and he's like, no, don't do it!
But it's Kratos, so you
Yeah.
know it's getting done.
It's getting done. I'm tearing that motherfucking wings out of your back, boy.
Boy.
Fuck.
Honestly, one of my favorite things about God of War in general is how it doesn't necessarily get harder, you just have to get better.
Yeah.
So
the AI actually stops making mistakes at the end, is what it is.
Well, not even that, but like bosses become regular enemies.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're now powerful enough to one-shot these guys. It's no, you now just have to be good enough to be able to deal with these guys as a normal enemy.
This guy
Or you just
before.
know how to fight the
Yeah.
monster at that point.
So now you need to know how to fight these things.
Because that's something that's big in The Witcher. If you know if you know the monster you're fighting and you know their attack patterns.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Imlerith, I totally could just spend all day killing him.
Just Superman punching him with your sword in the eye forever.
Yeah, like fuck that guy. And that's a rage venting.
And honestly,
I'm gonna murder your face.
It's only only someone who made it all the way through up to that point would understand just how satisfying.
Like,
that
I've only
was.
done that boss fight once so far, but if there's an option to just repeat it, I would just keep doing it because he can go fuck himself.
Salazar from Resident Evil 4.
That was actually one of my go-tos
I
as well.
cannot kill that motherfucker enough because he is so annoying for so goddamn long in that game.
Honestly, the Salazar fight was super disappointing to me because,
Mr. Kennedy.
like,
Yeah, honestly, like I'm gonna say, because I'm pretty sure everyone was thinking it. Salazar was like, "I'm gonna kill you with this giant dick face."
yeah, I'm gonna kill you with this giant dick face, and then he's like, "But don't grab that RPG over there. Don't grab
Whatever
that.
you do, don't
Okay.
shoot me in my obvious
Yeah,
eye.
don't shoot me in my face with the RPG over
See, the
there."
thing was I actually, because there's an RPG that you can find earlier than the RPG for that fight, I saved that RPG for Salazar.
And you beat him instantly.
I beat him instantly, but no, I'm saying the first time I played the game, I was like, okay, RPG. I'm fucking shooting this at Salazar. I don't care how many bosses I have to fight. I don't care how long I have to lug this fucking thing around. Whenever I fight Salazar, I'm fucking RPGing him in the face. And then I found the fucking RPG for the fight, and I was like, God damn it, I could have used this
The
earlier.
funniest thing is, the first time I did the Salazar fight, I didn't know the RPG existed. And I did it all pro bono with my gun and the
TNP
knife.
all day.
Yeah, I just fucked him up. And then I learned about the RPG, and I was like,
The thing was, I didn't know the RPG
So
was a one
dumb.
kill.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know
a
it was a
one-shot.
one kill on anything. I just thought it was a shit ton of damage, but I didn't care. I just wanted to shoot
Nope, it's a
Salazar
one-shot.
with a rocket launcher. That's
it's
all I
cheap.
wanted.
If you hit them with it, they die.
So, is anybody else really stoked for this Resident Evil 2 remake?
I'm interested.
I'm
not
50-50.
necessarily stoked.
I am stoked.
I would honestly rather them do 3. I would rather have a 3 remake than a 2 remake.
You know what though? Jill Valentine isn't as popular as Leon.
I know, and I know that's the reason.
And that's sad because she's actually one of the best carriers.
She is one of the best characters. Oh god, that game is so good.
Especially 3 because man, it gave you were being hunted, man. It was a new feeling.
and it was on the GameCube engine, so the 3D graphics were really, really good.
It's probably going to happen, especially because I heard that they're actually.
I think they're just going to go through and remake all of them.
Well, the thing is, they're probably going to remake Resident Evil 2, but they're probably going to use it with the Resident Evil 7 engine.
I hope so.
And if they do, that's going to be terrifying. That game
I hope
is.
so. Honestly, and then make
'Cause
Resident
think
Evil
about it,
3
man.
with that engine. Oh,
Because all I'm saying is, dude, you didn't fight any lickers inside of 7, and those things are terrifying.
Those
Especially,
things are terrifying in third person.
yeah, exactly, dude.
you didn't even really fight zombies in 7.
Yeah, you fought some kind of leech monsters.
So you don't kill them, right? But K. Rool in the Donkey Kong 64 game,
yeah.
I could do that fight all day.
Oh my god. Fucking when you're tiny and you have to go in and shoot
shoot his
the shoe
toes.
and shoot his toes.
Yes.
That shit was awesome.
The final Bowser fight in Mario 64, where he's all rainbow and shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that's one of my favorite. I've done that boss fight hundreds of times because it's so fun. Just because it's like, it changes so drastically from the other ones.
Well, because you fought him the same way in the same arena so many fucking times just to get to that point.
Yeah, like, oh god, it's so satisfying to finally get him, and then you have the fucking hat, and you fly around, and the text is going through, and you're like, I fucking beat it! I beat Mario 64! But
Oh
really,
my god!
really, you still have like 30 stars to go.
Yeah,
That you never collected.
I missed 4.
and you spend forever trying to figure out where those hidden 4 castle stars
Yep.
are.
So,
Yeah.
and as of just recently, because of the new insane Crash release, I'm gonna say Ripperoo too.
Ripperoo was a lot of fun.
Ripperoo.
Honestly, I never had a problem with him because I got the concept really quick.
Well, that's the thing. If you didn't, it man,
Oh, yeah,
you
it's a
sit
fucking-
there,
it's
it's a nightmare.
Because you like if you don't know what Rue's tell is to know where he's going, you're fucked because he'll follow you.
Mm-hmm.
So like he'll just it feels like he's random, but he looks at the square he's gonna jump to.
And the thing is, dude, it's like Crash is just like, man, I have to hit this boss 3 times
With
and
a
then
box that
and
explodes
it's over.
down the river.
And any boss, really, you're like, hit it 3 times. Why is this so fucking hard?
Yeah.
Shit, what was it called? Dark Souls 3. The in the deep, it was like the priest's boss. It was a bunch of.
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
horde?
big like horde.
The
Yeah.
Legion?
Yeah.
Yeah, or no, that was that was
Yeah,
earlier.
I can't remember the.
two is the Legion.
Well, there is a legion that you fight in 3.
I
but
know.
I can't remember what they're
I don't
called in
remember
2,
what
but
it's
those
called,
guys, that was actually
Yeah.
a really fun fight. It's really difficult if you like if you lose your positioning and you let them swarm you.
Yeah.
But just carving through those fucking like undead priests. Ah, so much fun.
And also, like, my problem with that boss fight was only one of them was the actual boss, and you had to like cut through, which was awesome.
Oh man.
And you had to cut through him, but I didn't know that. I thought you had to kill everyone first. So I was like,
Fucking-
oh, I'll kill
Well, I
all the
think
minions
if I remember
first.
correctly,
There was
the
a-
way,
You do damage by killing all the
There was a
minions.
boss in Dark Souls 2 that drove me insane. It's not a difficult boss. It's a pain in the ass, you know. And it's this rat boss, right?
Yeah.
And not the giant one, but the little one.
Yeah.
The one that you have to fight hordes of rats and just hope that you eventually find the one that looks a little bit different than the others.
The king rat.
And basically
he has a 2-inch crown
kill
on.
him. Well,
he,
no,
has
it was,
he has a crown that
he had,
actually
like-
has no pixels on it. It's
he-
just yellow on his head.
yeah, he has like slightly different like fur.
Yeah, his pigment is different, but
Yeah.
you're in a dark room.
God.
So if you
And
don't have
there's
a torch equipped,
hordes
you
of
can't actually
rats.
tell.
So,
And I
in other
used a
words-
great sword in this enclosed area, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass.
So in other words, if you don't have an HDTV, you are fucked.
Yes.
You just keep killing shit until eventually
Until you
see the,
accidentally hit the right one.
yeah.
Man,
You'll see the health bar go down and be like, "Oh shit, I hit it."
Which one was it? Fuck, where'd it go?
That was actually one of the reasons I loved Mass Effect so much, was because even though I couldn't read the codex text because I was on a fucking
tiny
like a
TV.
tube TV with got through fucking RGY cables, fucking I couldn't read any of the text in the Mass Effect games. I never knew what was going on, but they read you the codex entries.
Yes, they do.
So I would fucking like play Pokemon and just fucking listen to codex entries for
Man,
Mass
let me
Effect.
fucking tell you, I wish they did that in Dragon Age Origins.
I wish they did that in Witcher.
I sat down and I read
Yeah,
all
big
that
time.
codex shit. Oh, they totally could get like Dandelion to read all the
I
fucking.
know!
Yeah.
I know! I
So it'd work
fucking
perfectly,
know.
yeah.
It's so easy. He's in the fucking game doing random shit all over the fucking place. They could have been like, yo, man, we know this is a lot of reading. Here's an extra $1 million. We want you to read these entries.
Yeah.
Voice actors getting paid.
I mean, that being said, though, Witcher is still fucking
exaggerating.
amazing game.
It is, but
I'm still
there
working
have-
through Hearts of Stone right now.
The bestiary is a monster to try to read through. It is fucking insanity.
It's entertaining for me though, because I love that.
Oh no, I love it.
However, if they put out a hard copy, I'd fucking buy it.
Oh my god, a
fuck yeah,
hard
I
copy
love
of The
that.
Witcher Bestiary?
Oh,
Or really,
done.
like
Oh, hell yeah,
the
I'd buy
fucking
it.
Mass Effect Codex, the fucking Dragon Age Codexes, like
Honestly,
any of
video
those.
games are missing out on a lot by not doing that.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is it's sort of like a collector's item for like those who are really
Into the game.
into the games. So
And
like
every game
you're not
has
gonna
people
make
into the game.
like mass sales.
Oh
off of
no,
it.
but you'll
But
still sell it.
you're gonna sell it, and I'm gonna fucking love you for it.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'll drop like $60 on like a Mass Effect 2 codex. You know what I mean?
like
on a Mass
nice,
Effect
like
trilogy
nice and
codex.
hard copy, like
yeah, nice hard copy.
dude, you basically you just do a limited release of that. Fucking, they would go.
Basically,
would-
like,
Yeah,
just
boom.
releasing it's like the Hyrule Historia,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but for Witcher.
See, like literally, all they have to do is like release something from Dragon Age for me, like the Chant of Light. I don't give a shit about the Chant of Light, but I'd buy that. I'd buy that right away because hell yes.
However, here's also a free idea for somebody who's looking for something to do and has book skills. Fucking just start making monster codexes and put it in a book.
Yeah, that'd be
Dude.
fantastic. Especially if you have artistic
If-
skill, you can just draw the monsters in there
If they
too. It'd
fucking
be dope.
released the Supernatural Journal,
Oh shit, like the
the
yeah.
their dad's journal.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
if they released that, people would instantly
Eat it up.
eat it.
Oh, yeah,
they
for
would
sure.
Eat it up.
Like
Yeah.
the
would be
Tumblr
gone.
would shit itself.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, everyone on Tumblr would have a copy.
yeah.
Because you're not part of the fandom if you don't have the bug. And, like,
God.
Yeah.
That
I hate the fandom, but I love the show.
oh, I love
specifically Supernatural. I don't get the elitism of that fandom. Like that was the first fandom that I ever
Dude,
noticed with a like serious elitism.
The elitism behind it is all because of the shipping.
Yeah, it's pretty
100%
much, yeah.
Yeah.
it's because of the shipping.
That makes
and
sense.
depending on who you ship, depends on your status quo in Supernatural.
You're fucking-
And don't you dare have a straight ship. If you have a straight ship in Supernatural, you're on the bottom tier, son. You have to think
You
that
fucking
the
normie.
vessel for the devil and an angel are gonna get together and
Yeah,
fuck.
they gotta. It's gotta be that.
It's gotta be that. Even
Top tier brothers fucking.
It's only
yeah,
hot
top
if it's
tier is
it's
the
only hot
scene.
if it's incest.
Exactly.
yeah,
like
pretty much.
Wincest, man. Come on. Game of Thrones
Incest
got it
or
early.
like interspecies shit from like angels to humans.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
We should have Ashley Birch write this.
It's so
She could do it.
She could hella do it.
She could do it.
yeah. I hate fandoms in general.
Yeah.
honestly, like if you're
The
like,
second
I'm
it's-
part of this fandom,
Yeah, exactly. The
I'm
second
like,
it
fuck
labels
you.
itself a fandom, you're like,
I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're a fan of it. You're God. Fuck
Well, the
you.
fandom is when they sort of like organize this like fucking fan guideline of sorts. You know, you have like
Why
these
is there a guideline?
exactly.
I know, right?
Exactly. Like they create like structure, and it's like you don't need structure to be a fan.
Why
of something.
can't you just be hyped that people like the things that you
Exactly, right? Like it's like you have to fit in this category. No, I really don't.
Like? Who do you ship in Supernatural? I don't really care about that.
yeah.
I like the plot.
Yeah.
Who watches Supernatural for the plot?
People
me,
who enjoy
motherfucker.
good storytelling.
Yeah, like
Generally.
the cinematography is really good. I like watching Supernatural.
The characters are fun. The stories are interesting. What literally? What is
I
there
mean,
not to like?
I won't lie. At this point, they're really stretching the show,
Oh yeah.
but
I'm on season 9 right now because I finally got back into watching.
oh yeah,
it. And I'm just like, wow, they're just
yeah.
Milking
laffy.
it.
That
they're
being
just
said-
laffy taffying this shit, dude. Like
That being said, I'm still lapping it up like a fucking dog.
it's
like,
good. Like that's the thing is I know that they are obviously doing this for money. And they're doing it because
Well, I remember
they know
the
the fandom wants more.
well, the creator said he wanted to go 10 seasons. He
Yeah.
was like, I want to make it to 10 seasons. That'd be my goal.
Except that now it's
and then
12.
he made it to 10 seasons, and he was like, fuck it, let's keep going.
And now it's at
I'm
12.
making way too much money to
And
stop
I'll be
right
sitting
now.
there eating my bowl of cereal on Netflix, and I'll be like, that's a fucking gimmick, and I'd still be eating cereal and watching
Oh
it.
man, didn't they do that in season 2?
Yeah. How many times has he died?
Yeah, big time.
Oh man, that's the 5th time you've died this week, Sam. Oh wait, you're
I love
still
how the
talking
show-
about the devil?
I love how the show acknowledges that shit, too. They're like, the main characters, they just can't die. And it's like,
no,
hold up.
like
And they're like, no,
honestly-
look, they'll come back.
the second that they were like, Dean is the vessel of God and Sam is the vessel of the devil, I was like, so they're never dying.
Well, and there was literally an episode where, like, they die,
And they come back.
and then, like, this dude is like, you've died, like, 20 times, bro.
Yeah, it's when they're doing
And he's
on
like,
the
you don't
road of
remember
life.
any of it. And he's
Yeah.
like, we always wipe your memory before we send you back. I'm making you remember this now.
The whole episode is just different scenes of them dying. Dude, it was so fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well, it was,
It was the
it was
Heaven's
one
Road
of
or
them
whatever.
dying
Dean
constantly,
died.
I think. Was it Dean?
Dean
yeah.
just constantly would die.
Yeah, he would just die every, like...
He was Kenny.
Yeah, they would, like, start the timeline over. Like, they would restart the day, and then he would die
They would
at a
groundhog
different point in the day.
spot.
Yeah, they groundhog
God
day
damn
them.
it.
Yeah,
And
Groundhog
then
Day is the best way to
he'd
explain
die
it.
in a different spot.
Yeah.
my
And then he
God.
was like, you know, I've been trying to keep you guys alive, keep you alive all day, and it's been a month. So
It's been a month. If you could just stop
what I'm
fucking
gonna
dying.
do is I'm gonna show you every single time you died, so that you will not die today. Die tomorrow.
Well, what it was,
It's like Popo on
Obviously-
True Potential.
yeah.
obviously we've already hit spoiler territory.
Oh yeah. Spoiler
it was-
warning? Question mark.
It was that trickster dude.
Loki.
Yeah.
Loki
And
kept killing him.
he's basically like, I'm pissed off at you guys, so I'm just killing Dean eternally.
I'm gonna kill Dean forever.
Yeah, and basically they had to fix
then
that. But yeah,
Michael-
Sam was just stuck in this like
Loop of watching
Months
his brother die for
of
months.
just the same day of his brother dying.
And Dean wouldn't remember all of it, but Sam would.
Yeah, exactly. So
like the whole episode is Sam like trying to get Dean to do things so he won't die, but Dean is a stubborn little dick for some reason still.
I wonder if there was a day where like
Dying
literally
sure don't make you
Sam
humble,
just
man.
woke up, shot Dean in the head, and was like, "I just want to be alone today."
I'm actually 100% sure that's happened. I'm 100% sure.
well, no,
that-
I think it started over right when he died.
yeah, like
So
the
like
day
basically like
would, the day would re-loop instantly.
yeah, like
Can you Kurt Cobain
Sam
yourself
does
there,
that, and
please?
he's like, "God damn it!"
Yeah.
So one thing that always bugged me was they always play Sam to be like the stronger brother.
He
And like
is
when there's like
physically?
well, that's the thing is like when he had like his demon powers and shit, I was like, okay, I'll take it. He has
Yeah.
demon powers. But
He's a
when
demon.
it's literally just like fighting, I'm like, fuck you. Dean would win because he's been doing this shit while Sam was in college.
I
you
also
know?
think that
Like-
Sam has the benefit of being a moose
Well, I think
because in size difference, he is significantly larger than.
But
than
Dean fights like they fight like werewolves and shit.
Yeah, they
so
fight-
they know how to fight things bigger than them.
Yeah,
And I
But-
just have beef because Dean stuck to it.
Yeah.
He stayed being a hunter this whole time.
Well,
and then
I-
Sam
I
comes
think
back
one of the
and
things
is
that
just
they were
like
trying to do, and specifically because I've only watched like the first 4 seasons, I think one of the things that they were trying to do was that Sam is he's the best kid. He was the good one.
yeah, no, he's
He's
definitely
the good son.
he's the chosen one of this
Exactly.
show.
Well, but the point is that when he comes back, he sort of has MC powers, and I'm just
That-
naturally good at all of
Yeah,
this.
and that's what I'm-
Whereas Dean has been working hard to
Well,
actually be able to keep
honestly-
up and do this.
So
And
see,
Sam's
that's
like, I can just do it.
honestly, early in season, it explains why he's better than Dean because he was a demon that whole time. And
yeah. Well,
he was part
well, at
demon
the
that
very
whole time.
first, like the very first beginning, like Dean won
Oh,
because
yeah.
he was like, you're out of practice, and then
Sam got
later on,
into
Sam gets
practice.
like demon fucking powers and shit, and then basically he'd start losing and he'd be like, haha, motherfucker.
demon powers.
But
It's almost like they stole something from Dragon Ball Z.
But
or
there was
something.
the whole season where Sam was being a hunter by himself and Dean wasn't.
yeah,
So that also
But-
has a correlation because
yeah.
Dean is good because he is in practice. But the second Dean is out of practice, he's bad at his job.
yeah. So and it's definitely just because like Sam's the MC.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty clear.
Sam is the one who has to make the deal with the devil. Sam's the one who has
yeah,
to
like
make the deal
Dean's
with God.
Dean's a main character too, but it's definitely like Sam is like the big one.
He's the baby brother.
because Sam's like the chosen child, and he's
The
the
demon
vessel
chose
of the
Sam.
devil, and a bunch of other stuff. But like Dean has his own stuff. It's
Yeah.
just they clearly favor Sam.
And honestly, one of my biggest issues with Supernatural as a whole is, like, I'm on season 9 now, and
Yeah.
Dean is still distraught about being in hell in
Yeah.
season 5.
Yeah.
Still.
Get over it, man.
Well, you have killed the devil twice. You have killed 2 devils. You have killed 2 very different devils. You have killed Cass, who got taken over by demons. Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
The biggest thing
I
the
tortured
biggest
people
thing that
so that I
irritates me-
wouldn't be tortured. Of course you did. Everyone would. Fuck, Dean, you're human. Shut up. Shut up.
I just gotta say
everyone-
though, hell is gonna give you some serious PTSD, bro.
I get that.
It's
and it would
true.
it would be different if it wasn't every single episode he'd have a mental breakdown of sorts and be like, Sam, you have no idea what I had to deal with. You didn't go to hell. You just died and were taken over by the devil.
Yeah,
That
you
brings,
ran hell. You ran hell.
Well, that
How
brings
dare
me
you.
to that brings me to my next point is the fact that like how many fucking times are they gonna stop trusting each other for 3/4 of an episode?
Right.
Jesus fucking
Every
Christ.
episode.
You would
Every fucking
think
episode.
That at this point their brotherly bond, their coworker bond of literally fighting life and death together through the shit for the same goals. Eventually they'd be like, "Yo, man, I think I can trust you now.
Well, no,
I think I can pretty much
It's
implicitly
not
trust
just
you
that.
now."
That
Careful,
like
Dean,
that
something on
should
the
be a
sleeve.
given, right?
They both
But-
have so much pride that their characters shouldn't have.
Well,
Like-
what it is they need conflict, so they create conflict, and they need to find new ways of making conflict
Also,
because it's driving me insane.
Can I talk about how somehow the plot of Supernatural turned into... The whole plot of Supernatural is based on a book that a guy writes.
Yeah.
A guy writes fan fiction, and this is it, and it just happens to be what you guys live. He's Jesus.
Dude,
What?
Well,
that
not
is
Jesus.
the
Yeah.
single
He's
most
He's a
fan-
prophet.
Yeah.
That is the single most fan servicey thing I have literally ever heard
Oh
of.
no, it gets better. They go to a Comic-Con.
No, I know.
Yeah, the Comic-Con was amazing.
I know.
And meet people who are cosplaying them.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I've seen this shit. Oh Jesus, it's so.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm. It's that time.
Oh God. Yeah, if we keep talking about Supernatural, one of us is gonna have a heart attack.
I'm
and
gonna
die.
start screaming. So,
We love you.
I love you. Push the buttons.
Hit them buttons.
Cue
And
outro
shit.
music.
Cue outro music.
See y'all next time.
Da-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.